Nisha thinking about jumping. He has no vision right now. No vision at all. But they're down on the low ground. Does he spot them out? Not quite. They're behind some trees. And he spots them. He gets Nisha. Soul Catcher already out, looking for the follow-up. Is it going to be? The break. He's in trouble. The slowdown. The second one. Nisha going to get caught. Nisha going to be killed. He has 100 seconds away. Now mid one trying to run out of their S4. He has a Ravage back up in a second as well. But they can't quite find him as of yet.
Zion out of there. He's going down to the wave. No one's in the base.
Look at this. EG, the tier 3 tower.
We have the black hole. We have the refresher. We have the chrono.
They have a moon chart on Sven.
Especially when S4 blinks into a creep wave.
Jump forward, finds 2. That's a good 2 to get, but the Aeon Disc already prop crit living through this one, trying to find the follow-up. It's going to be there. They take that one. They are going to possibly. No, they can't get Sumail. He's looking away. They find the finish. The black hole dropped down onto Arteezy. It's not enough. They're trying to run away. Is it going to be enough to break, to catch the control? He time walks out of there, but now the third round.
Nisha grab that game-winning chrono.
The safe play, they reset themselves, they go for the Roshan, and now you take the Rax with so many lives up.
There is just 12 seconds. Nico Baby's going to try and strike while the Tidehunter's still dead, but no arrow follow-up. Good 4 stats from Secret, but still, Mineski, how do you stop this Juggernaut? How do you stop this Alchemist? Moon and Nico Baby beating down the top lane of Barracks. Mid lane is completely exposed as well.
You've got to take 7 lives. Moon's got an Aegis. Nico Baby has his own built-in one.
You've got the cheese, you've got everything that Omni Knight provides you with Guardian's Angel and the Purifications. I mean, this Heavenly Graced Alchemist, don't forget, it gives you 28 bonus strength. That's just damage that he's going to throw into these buildings. And there he goes.
Look at him just
so pressed. Focusing on the melee Barracks. The rest of Secret looking for anybody to be able to go to. But Boom takes that opportunity to turn and finish off Nisha. Instant buyback. Puppy in trouble. The Maledict is going to take him out inside. He may be in trouble as well, but Nico Baby doesn't want to extend himself. He knows Megas is the focus. Moon looking to be able to finish off that range Rax. He should be able to get this side. Defiance goes off. Defensive 4-step. Moon going back in with a BKB, trying to get this Meepo. Unstable concoction, locking him all down. Focusing the one with Soul. The arrow. 4-step does manage to get him white with the arrow. Nailing the other Meepo. That's going to finish ball. A buyback coming up from Secret. Now they have to hold prey. The Mineski will feed their lives away. Off for the greater good, but no, it's going to be the arrow coming out on Nisha. Controlled up. Great paralyzing cast. Nico Baby trying to finish him off. That's going to be his first life. Second life coming up for him and the Alchemist. Unstable concoction, ready to go. On the Meepos, controlling them up. KP protecting him with the Heavenly Grace. Look at him just beating down those 4 little dwarves. They're going to die soon. Moon. He may also fall though. He's been working to survive. The Starstorm not quite enough. The sights on the Elk. He's actually going to live through this. Nico Baby, he's controlled up as well. Miss one. He survives through it all. Mineski, they die. And they don't have buyback on the Alchemist. They have buyback on everybody else.
See, all it takes is one fight.
The tier 3, Secret.
And there's no blip either.
Move to the tier 4s, holding on to the buyback. They're going to try and make sure the Rage of Potato as well. KP can still buy back. Nico Baby, he's going to make his jump forward. He does have those extra lives, but he's probably going to need him for Omni Knight. He dies so fast. And sure enough, KP buys back with just 5 seconds left on the clock. Can he get there in time? Can he actually save Nico Baby? He's going to pop his BKB. Rage of Potato going forward. Instantly gets controlled up, but does have the Ult Scepter another leap away. They're trying to finish him off. Heal's coming out. KP can't provide enough. Go to the interior plane. Finish him off. Now, they might have the buyback. Secret doing the tier 4. It's actually going to fall. Yeah, has he done point? They do have the Maledict with the Death coming out from them. They might be able to drop that. They're trying to go for it. They jump in. The last ditch ever to be able to finish off Big One Meepo, but he's finishing. He's dead. He's dead. How are they going to repel the 5-mana Team Secret, who's now inside their base? And this time, they don't have to go for tier 3s. This time, they can go straight for the tier 4s. And this time, can Nico Baby land the Chronosphere? He's got 12 seconds left. Can he pull out the miracle? 8 seconds. 1 tier 4 dead. 2 seconds.
The Dream Chrono.
Another tier 4 gone. 0 seconds. Chrono cheers up and he goes for Nisha. He's going to try and take out the Venom Assassin as quick as possible. Look at the damage flowing in. The bats are going to be good enough. He's dead. Nico Baby's already blown his BKB. The secret, they said Nisha with a fine target. We are still, I don't know, again, going to be able to lock down KB. Lock down Thor, he dies. KB's up and down the corner. He dies to the infinite. Die. He actually managed to take it. Can he get away? He's trying to jump away from Nisha. He's trying to finish this up. Die managed to live. They need the buyback. They need to be able to get Moon. He's going to be able to get the back. Moon trying to drift away. He's dead. Secret. Dead with three. Dead with three. Yaptor.
They don't have buyback cap.
Nico Baby.
It won't be deja vu.
He can do it. They're going to be able to run down mid.
Unbelievable. They actually held.
Lets them go for the Roshan. Aegis, Cheese, Agams.
They're paying pressure for us right now. They don't want deja vu cap. They want this game to be over, but first, they've got to kill these two heroes.
Into the tier 4s they go. Sai has to make the RP of his life here.
They need to hold 30 seconds for two heroes to come back.
15 seconds for mid one. One tier 4 already down. Nico Baby about to finish up. There goes the skewer. Brought in racing a potato. He has the scepter. He has the force staff. He can get out of this mess. KP tries to save that.
They're just hitting the throw.
Able to stop him. They're going for the throw.
They're going to go in right now.
2 seconds. Mid one's almost done. For Nico Baby. He's trying to finish up the corner. Here to let it go. Do you believe in miracle? Meneski.
No TA for 25.
GH is trying to reach the Jakira, but it feels like X-Nova is playing just close enough but far enough away.
This has a full halberd. Sven can't even fight into him unless they get a perfect
Here
combo.
comes the ET Spirit. GH, what's he got? Stampede forward. He only got Mad Train out of the line. Not what he was searching for. The ice plant. Not in the best position, but with a finger of death. Rubik to fight back into the game. Roshan down at 3.2k. TA's up in 2 seconds time with that Blink Dagger. It's quite possible to contest for Roshan. But do they have enough with the surging forward of the Darkseers? Oh, it's just Arme. He's creating space, allowing him to go in for Roshan, but Huskar hasn't finished the job. Roshan's coming out of the pit. He can't be attacked there. They jump in the double set with a clean damage. They've already gone through two. Santoro and Jakiro will fall. Miracle wants to finish Roshan with that gold frame. Something trying to push him back. Aegis Immortal is in the hands of Miracle, just like game one. But this time around, LGD may not be able to get out of the pit. They create some copies. Charles comes in close. Himself with a storm ball. They're able to just keep Charles in position. Huskar's already down. TA refusing to fight back. George trying to run back out this one. Miracle back to life. The Aegis Immortal. To be the front liner. Miracle is waiting up the hill. Surge him to get him away. They start the damage over into Somnus. As you said, without the gold strength, they have to work a little bit harder to get the Delta damage in. Somnus stands his ground, pushes him back. There's another disarm. Arme, they take the tier 3 tower. Somnus is low. Arme's close. The Bell Strike will also connect. Low on armor, but Somnus still stands his ground. There goes your melee around. He's just not ineffective. Liquid R until they pull him back with the back. Under Bell. LGD know they were vision up on the high ground. Sven protected by the Lotus Orb. Lets him be on the front line. They actually get a good couple of copies, but where is your extra attack? The Faithful into Central. The final is down to GH and the Ice Bar. He can just chain this control over on the Centaur. They're waiting it out as long as the sleep will last. Centaur forced up and still inside the Ice Bar. Jakiro pick up throwback down again. Another 2-man touch. Combining with the Storm Hammer. Liquid. Oilers continue to chain. Miracle. You need to attack GH. It's the control. The triple kill for Miracle. The Miracle. Maybe
shrine advantage. Liquid have the high ground and have the ability to reconnect easier.
He grabbed the creep wave through the bottom lane. He's actually beating into the Liquid base. Liquid want to push. They don't want to have to be coming back right now, but he's going to start beating at the tier 4 towers with the double damage rune. He is quite a problem. Still has the BKB with the raid. Army is trying to do the solo. They'll take the first tier 4 tower. He'll look for the second. TP's coming back. He'll raid. He'll try and TP out. He's going to wait. Now with the BKB. He can't actually get it. He has to wait. That's just done. Now they need the damage to go. Army, he fell. But Liquid, they're going for the burn. They're going for the tier 4 tower. LGD, they don't have the numbers. Lifestealer still trying to do this solo. But we have finishes the jump. Buyback. Instant available for the Lifestealer. The Ice Path. It's got control from next Nova. They need to actually bring this down. The Fortress, the Ancient, is finally going to die. GG. They don't have those illusions to play with. The plan here, 2-man Burrow Strike, 2-man LSA follow-up. An absolutely beautiful setup coming in from the Sand King. Old 11 with a fantastic setup. The Rubik in trouble as well with the Orca there. Beyond godlike. He is having a fantastic game. Another 2-man Burrow Strike coming on in. This Sand King is just having a hell of a game. Armel in the fountain. He's so incredibly low. The Queen of Pain wants it. He's actually getting stunned by the fountain. Needs to be careful. Bought a refresher in the fountain just to blink away. I think he wanted to get a Sonic Wave out as well, but he didn't have the mana for it, so... getting a bit ahead of yourselves. Keen Gaming, they need to get out. Sarko's charging forward. Takes out the Alchemist, who does have buyback. How are they going to use this one? The Shadow Dance has been popped. They need to be a little bit careful, and it does look like Rubik's trying to see what he can do with the Solar Burrow Strike. He's doing some work here. The Epicenter comes on in. They want to take out Tims. He's getting low. The Glimmer Cape is there, though. The Slack starting to build up some magic here. You'll be so careful as this fight drags on. The Slack is getting scarier and scarier. But it's a Fiend Script. It's on the Kunkka, not the Slack. But it's still a big kill nonetheless. 2 minutes on the sidelines. And Alchemist, Sand King, they're buying back. They smell blood. They smell GG. They want to end this one.
They realize that Kunkka nor Rubik have a buyback at this point. They want to end it.
Slack bought back. I mean, bought a refresher. He may pop this just for the Shadow Dance. He's waiting to see if he needs to use it now. 18 seconds before he has Shadow Dance. Will he need to pop it? 12 seconds here. The Shadow Demon, they're buying some time here. He's going to have double ultimate soon. The Fear is in. The Blink Echo Slam. They want this Alchemist. The Nightmare Save is there. The lead under the tower. The Fissure there as well. Blinking in with the Totem. He's taking out the Arc. That's a dieback. And Slack's on charging as well. Has the Bat. Goes on the base. This is looking so good for TNC for now. They've kept their throne alive. They're still causing problems here. The Refresher is there. Slack has another ultimate if he needs it. Can he get it off? He's being stunned up. He's chain stunned. He can't get off. The defensive disruption is there. Is there a Refresher? Pop the ultimate. He gets it off. He's still alive. The LSA. He PKBs as well.
They killed the Dark.
Oh my god.
They're still chasing. Cuckoo is in. Sanking Snake. He is level 25.
Oh, he's got double Fiend Script potentially. He has the Fiend Script stolen still from the last fight. This is huge. Gotta keep an eye out for this one if you're Keen Gaming. You can't allow him just to sit there channeling it. With an Echo Slam as well. That's not the Echo Slam you were hoping for.
Alright, time to give back that refresher.
I was just thinking that. He's hugging the Rubik. He's like, bro, give me this refresher. He's asking for it. Queen of Pain blinking in, using that fear just to repel them from the base. The Sonic Wave doing some good damage as well, but that's the stolen Fiend Script killing off the Alchemist. He's dead again. He's just spending the entire late game waiting to respawn. Death after death. Poor Alchemist is just having it rough, and they poured out the Pain as well. May just be a support, but that's a big kill considering all the saves that this Bane brings to the table. Lead in the backline as well. They're just melting one by one. Keen Gaming falling apart here in the late game.
That's it. GG's called.
Wow. Pause. I imagine TNC emotions running high. What a comeback from then. I mean, Dota Plus doesn't lie.
Told you, doesn't lie 100%. I still can't believe that they actually...
Right, you're in the base, you buy the recipe for the axe, you swallow it up as the brew, and you pick yourself another right, Joe.
Just him for the buyback, that's right.
But he's got enough. He's got to, surely, you upgrade the axe, you can buy yourself a spike. You've got 8,000 gold. You've got to spend it, right? I mean,
It's chaos.
it's chaos. It is chaos. Right, between these teams is alliance. I'm committing here to try and finish off this final set of racks in the middle lane. They'll get it. They'll get the melee. They'll turn towards the rain. The Ghost still out. Puppy's going to lead forward. Curse grabs out. Boxy constantly get the final racks. They'll get the mega ring. Now they're going to make sure that they don't have any casualties. Jump it. Tiger. Bit more side to side. Bit more dead. They'll get the kill. There's the buyback from the Spider. Bit more straight back in. See if they can chase down these little lines. Tiger has fallen. for over 18 seconds.
You see the Desolator bought by Nisha.
The sword
Sword to his back now.
that looked kind of cool. That should be a feature. Is it meant to look like that? If it didn't, it should. Where's on his back? Yeah. I like that. Well, yeah. Intended.
Radiant are scared.
That Deso, they're looking to end it too.
I mean, they know
It's not available.
He's got it, right?
He's gonna put a lot of pressure on.
Is under attack.
Where's the creeps at?
Bicken looking to just keep tons of here. He walks behind that mid creep wave and he does have to get it, but the damage is coming through. It's too much.
Got it. They've got it. Secret has got it. It's over. Holy.
It's really popping fast enough. Ideally, you would want to stun him or use Bloodthorn on him, but I don't think that's going to happen, or put the disruption into Ice Bat.
No age is no problem. They're just not giving Tide an opportunity to go for a Ravage, but they are going to jump this Gyro. Is there a save from the Roar? Comes into play. It's going to buy him enough time with the Satanic. Sanister is Gyro comes against up the BKB. Disruption there. He's just flacking through everyone. He's absolutely destroying Team Secret. They lose the Tide. He's already used the Ravage as well. Mid-one's going to be careful. He's running in with his own BKB. He wants to focus on the Gyro with the light so from the Satanic. Keeps him alive just long enough. Firebex come flying in. Both Wind Ranger and Tide. Nisha's still on the front lines with the BKB. Doesn't need God Strength for now. He's still going to take out the Beastmaster. Force the buybacks to CM also with the BKB. Doing all kinds of damage. The double pull coming in from the Aghanim Scepter of the Storm. They've taken out Sven. He buys back as well. 4 buybacks being used. The Shadow Demon. It's a dieback from Puppy. And the last melee rack is going to fall here. This could be Megas. Secret losing the range racks at mid as well at the same time. They've come back from Mega Creeps once today already. They may be asked to do it again. But for now, they keep their melee racks alive. Just barely. I don't think Newbie are done though.
Buybacks committed by Newbie. They want to go in. They want to finish this. Storm zipping in.
Yep, gets the pull out as well. The homing missile follows it up. They're just trying to find some space, but Gyro has to be careful. He's got no buyback. The full stuff is going to pull him out of the face here. Storm, he's been shackled up. Can they get this rack here? Gyro comes in running and getting incredibly low. You've got to be so careful. You are. He gets taken out. What are you doing? You are. He's dead for 2 minutes. They've got to get out. And Ice Puck comes in as well. Storm in trouble now as well. They've taken him out. He's got buyback. May have to use it. They lose the CM. They just... Puppy puts the ward down.
They know something.
Yeah, they saw the ward. They had a sentry there, but they're still going to get CM jumped on. They've got to cut their losses here. They know that the Dire Wolf was planted there. I think you just disengage. There's no...
They're going to go for Roche.
That's the problem. Yeah, there's no lanes that you're worried. You're not worried about losing racks here, but you are worried. You've just lost Roche control. It's just a CM, but it's still a CM here. They've dodged the Ravage. Oh, the Satanic, the status resistance against the department. Yeah, where is the life still? It's not there. They lose Gyro. Die back. He didn't get the relocate out. Stormblitz ball again. Gets the Ravage of his own. He catches up forward the Vortex. Aya's got relocate back in, and he's going to pay the price. Does have buyback. Easily pops it. Double gem on the ground.
Oh, they're waiting.
They're sneaking around.
Where was Storm Spirit in that fight? I did not see where he was. There's going to be a huge zip. He is chasing.
He got him. No BKB, but there's a Satanic for the status resist. He's getting shackled as well after an ice path. They just lost Storm. It's a dieback. Oh no! Team Secret, had they done it again? Had they pulled victory out of a hat?
These Masters shackled. Walk back to the mid
Ranger dead without buyback, and it's about to be fourth. They can't keep this Beastmaster alive. The Ire puts a BKB of his own in the backlines. The creep wave, it hasn't been dealt with.
Scepter.
It's just Ire. And he's been power shotted down. Mid one's going to finish him off. They go
GG. Oh my god, I can't believe that Team Secret actually won this game again.
It was literally the exact same script as game one. Team Newbie. And he's got tons of stats still.
And you see the Shadow Demon. I mean, he's trying to place out wards right now. Maybe he thought that there was, by chance, a bounty rune. He was trying to get it back for Whisper.
Yeah, 170 gold. That's all he needed.
That was one of those missions where, I mean, that ward doesn't really do anything.
Schofield trying to get the skewer back, misses.
He also doesn't have a buyback, of course, just used it, and they're going to send in the one hero that does.
He's going to try and get a little bit of stat sealing onto Crystallize and force out the False Promise. That's a good start to this fight, especially with Magical being slowed down. It gets a pistol bladed up, but the BKB protects him, and now the Shadow Demon's gone out of this fight as well. 2 versus 5. Chris Locke bringing more and more stats. 87 agility being stolen. You can see how quickly he's able to do damage to Crystallize, but he's just going to go in and out, poke and prod at him. There's the skewer onto Crystallize. Blizzy trying to protect him, breaks the linkage, but the BKB is activated by Chris
Chris Luck, they won't be able to chain stun him, and they have to get out. Crystallize blinks backwards, does get the Abyss Blade onto Blizzy, looking to be able to lock down that hero. He actually gets hit by the snowball. They don't have the vision. Going to be able to go for it. Whispers in deep. He has the BKB, trying to chase down any hero. Look for a Walrus Punch. He's forced to use it on the Broodmother instead. Infamous have to back up. No, they're going to keep going. As Seneco's out of position. Crystallize finds another one. They've stolen so many attacks that Na'Vi, they have to retreat.
Allows you to reset the fight a little bit more as Infamous. They're going to go for the win right now. They know there's no buybacks. Only available on their ET.
Taking down the first tier 4. A team that started off their first day 0-2 against OG. May just be able to find their first win of the tournament by bringing down Na'Vi in this first game, but it's going to take a lot of discipline. Here's Blizzy trying to make the initiation, trying to go for Hector. Crystallize follows that up, goes Nito to go for the back line, but Stinger protects himself with a Gold Scepter. Crystallize still has any this. A Pulse Bomb is going to be used on him. They try and go for the control as best as possible. How much can this heal do for him? They actually managed to kill Schofield. He had no buyback as well. They doing a ton of damage to Crystallize, and it will be enough. He will pop. The regen wasn't good enough for him. He doesn't have a buyback either. Zai's going to fall as well. He does have a buyback. They have to be able to deal with Magical though. Magical can still output the damage to slow down Infamous and keep them from finishing up this throne. It's a 4 versus 4.
There's no RP though. This is their best opportunity.
They will be able to make their initiation, but he had an Aeon Disc. Meanwhile, the team's just hitting off the throne. Hector says, damn it, we're not going for heroes, we're going for buildings. It's already down to half health. It's falling fast, and they can't stop it. Na'Vi calling it like that. Can't stop this game any longer. We can't
which then puts them in such a weird position. They're going to go for the top racks. Look at it just fall.
It's going to fall so fast, and that's the way they've got to drop this golem to see if they can deal with the Spider Leaks. The Spider Leaks actually killed them.
They have no cliff cap.
Oh, no.
You've got to buyback Crystallize.
The buyback is only 25 seconds for his death timer, but 25 seconds is too long. Chris Luck, they got to force him back. He tries to go for the spike hairface stun, and he gets it onto Crystallize. Now the disruption. They're all in for the rest. They are going to try to all in for the Megas right now. Hector's trying to finish up that melee. He does manage to get it. Now the range. It's so low. Chris Luck goes back up to the top lane to try and deal with Zayas right now. Pops his BKB. Buildings. That's what Chris Luck needs to go for. Range right. They're going to get it. Mid. Hector. He sees his opportunity. One swing is all it takes to be able to get the Megas, and no one from Infamous will get caught except for the Broodmother, who has his buyback.
Infamous actually has Mega Creeps right now.
They have Megas.
Fast enough where he can pressure the people hitting the racks.
Yeah.
So by holding the buyback, he put himself in such a rough position, and they're going to continue to go for the split push right now.
Dude, look at this. Yeah, like they know the pressure is there, but Crystallize is saying, we have to go for the
They're
throne.
all living for the
We
throne.
have the death, so I'm the raid boss. They couldn't fight me before. Maybe with this full-on 5-man fight inside their base, Infamous, they're finally going to be forced to do something here. They can't go for split push anymore. They can't go for the throne themselves. They have to be able to win one fight against Na'Vi, and they can win this series. But Crystallize with a BKB is ripping through the throne with that desolator. He's got him. He's got the chain stuck to show him. He's trying to keep him alive. Blizzy's trying to finish up. Oh my god. No.
Very little else. Was Sean still in? Am I crazy? Was Shabazz on there? I feel like that's an MSS hero that looks really good.
Yeah. Now CCNC, another round of the Burrow Strike comes through. He's controlled for the moment. Do they have anything in turn? The Hex is out as well, but it's not the control there for the anti-mage. He turns now, finds the kill on the big
Oh my.
All right. Chase
Well, what do we have here?
Making the chase down. Koikma also going to hit the deck here in just a second. My man, Snake King with the big call.
Part of that is because you aren't essentially giving gold now, like giving back to your team.
Oh, Pylai die. Barely living right there, and CCNC moving in. They
got the DD.
Taiga in a lot of trouble. Snowball, but it's onto the creep. They're eventually going to be able to run him down while you want, forcing down the rest of these heroes. So Taiga is going to drop, has buyback available.
Snake King didn't want to call him, looking for that next.
Always waiting for that next opportunity. You are DD.
They got double Sand Kings.
Chase over forward. Burrow Strike there on the 2, but now the turnaround coming with that Burrow Strike. Now Foxy in a lot of trouble. Is it going to be enough? Says Inky. He caught him all. The blade fell out as well with CCNC on top of him. They need to run away. They get barely able to walk out of there, but Koikma, he's also going to die. 2 minutes. They don't have buyback. He's going down, and oh my god, Newbie! Have they been able to pull it back from the depths?
Snake King got that absolutely insane call. UR was inside the snowball.
All hail the king, but is it going to be enough? MSS walks for the snowball. He's dead. Take it down. It's over. 2 minutes. Newbie have done it, ladies and gentlemen. What? Are you kidding me? With nothing left He swapped, connects on with the Dark Portrait, and now going for that top.
Happy we just take the melee, actually.
Yep. Kezu was starting to actually split push on the tier 4, so this is a Legion commander with that plus 370.
He has got a lot of damage. You gotta watch out for the rat.
Cuckoo jumping forward, gives it a chance totem. Gives it a second one. He wants it. Oh, he's actually
He's gonna get
stunned.
hexed. They've got the stop. Cuckoo's getting control. Massive moves in with the BKB on top of AU. There's the duel. Kezu is able to catch out Cuckoo, take down the Shaker, move over for more. The Shackle connects. Momentarily doesn't latch, but it's enough to hold back AU.
Yep.
Misery's not done. Another Shackle. There you go. The cooldown.
Ooh, that's a big one.
And they've got it. The Hex. Armel's dead.
There's
No
the
buyback for Armel now. And that is going to be the boy back in the game. They're up.
Forced to buy back. Seconds for Tim's, 30 for AU. How long for Chrono? 25 seconds.
12 seconds. Faded. Can close the game up with a solid Chrono.
Radiant middle
They're taking the Megas. Chaos.
4 hits on the racks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Kezu there that time.
Cuckoo buying back. AU's going to be back in 10. Mega Creeps versus Mega Creeps, ladies and gentlemen.
Next on the Tempest double. The Aeon Disc is procced here on BT Faded. They might jump forward on him here. The pressing attack
They're going to
is
look to get the Hex. Soulmine connects. Gammy's in with the jump. They manage to nuke him down. Buyback immediately comes down from Faded. Cases in with the duel. Knocks down Tips. Tips down for 100. He's back in Faded. He's got the Chrono. Onto Armel. Armel needs help and he needs it now. The Eon just keeping it safe for a little bit of time. He's trying to back away. The Bat's in the round. Jump on Cuckoo. And he goes over the throne. He's dead. Chaos will tree.
Hard seconds for Sven. At least one of them has the buyback. Maybe they can try to hold for Gyro without the buyback. Yeah, I think that's the plan.
Use the longer one, the one that has a longer respawn time. In the front lines, gets hexed up. They're just trying to delay this one. Pile die. Just throwing out his hex to delay. They're not using it to try and initiate. The Deafening Blast pushing them back as well. And Arme's going to TP home. What's the plan here? He's out of mana. That's why he's forced back. The Invoker gets deleted instantly. I think did he just refresh to Boots of Travel? No. Oh, yeah, TP scroll.
Even buy
he didn't buy anything. Yeah, you're right. He just used his TP scroll to Boots of Travel.
This is so risky, what Samus is doing right now.
Samus, the front lines with the Edict. Lotus Orb is there to try and turn this around. CCT actually jumped in. The Chronosphere is there now. Arme commits. He wants to bring down CCT. That's one dead. Does have buyback. Arme just wants to go for the racks during his BKB duration. Doesn't want to hard commit for it, but
They should use the Centaur ulti and get out.
Yeah, they need to run away from this one. Chalice, he pops a stampede, but he's been frostbitten in place. And Arme, he's committed hard. He isn't going to buy back here. He's in trouble. Arme's dead. 2 minutes on the sideline. PSG LGD may have taken the bot lane of racks, but they're in trouble. They've lost Centaur as well. 2 heroes dead without buyback. There is a range tracks up top, perhaps.
2 minutes without
Somnus is going
heroes.
for it. He wants the mega creeps. He knows if he gets megas, it's so much harder to push. Does he risk dying?
He has a BKB. If he pops a BKB,
TP out?
Yes.
Yeah, he's going
has
for
a
it.
refresh.
There's creeps in the base. He's going to just instantly... Oh, there's a glint. Ogre's here.
He's going to refresh it. Trust me, he's going to refresh it and get the Raxes.
Yeah, and he's going to pop another BKB. BKB TP again.
Yeah.
Somnus gets the megas. At the same time, 90 seconds. They can still kind of push this out, but the problem is it's not a full 5v3. They've got 2 heroes dead themselves. Like backdoored or losing your base is that much higher. You cannot afford to get caught out here. They think they know where Xnova is. They're chasing after him. They force out a BKB.
They're just buying time.
But that's still a BKB being committed.
It's a full minute. Sven with the God Strength. I mean, they could... No one has a buyback at this point.
Yuara's going for the tier 4 towers. You've got to defend. Where's Leshrac? TP back to try and stall this one out. They throw out the first stun here. They've got to take this fight. They can't just let Nubi take the fire here.
Nubi got this one.
They're going for the throw.